Welcome back, guys, to the Tatum Talk Show, where good is the enemy of great. Guys, I'm your host, Derek Tatum. I got my guy, man, Mayor of Nashville, Buck Fitzgerald, wearing that ugly orange and white, man. He played at Tennessee, man. And we 0-4 against them dudes. I got a disclaimer, we 0-4 against them guys.
0-4. Oh, you talking about when you played?
When I played.
Y'all probably like 2-50.
Hey, man. Listen, man. Listen. Our coach, we're happy if we can win 7 games, go to a bowl game. You know, it's just different standards of winning, and we cool. And every now and then we're gonna pop one and win 10 games, and we're gonna be excited, give our coach an extension. You know, so we cool with that, man. We cool. We got horses too now.
Well, I just like to talk about when when we were playing and we were just destroying everybody.
We played one close game, man, my senior year. I think my senior year, 2001.
2001 was close.
It was. Those 2 years, 2001 and 2002 was close games.
Okay.
You know, but other than that, when y'all had Travis Henry and Jamal Lewis, the game they got kind of ugly.
They got ugly.
They got ugly real early, man, real early. So y'all, we want to talk about. Speaking of that, we want to talk about coaching.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, coaching now. I don't know what happened to coaching, and I know what happened. I can tell you what happened to coaching, but coaching now, I think we're in a on all levels. Yeah. I can say, honestly, my high school coaches were as good as any coaches I've ever been around.
Yes.
All right? And my park ball coaches, though, could have coached college. Yes. I'm 100% sure about that. Now looking back at it, what I was being taught, like we played a 4-4 in park ball, a 4-3, and we played a 46.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we played a 46 defense in park ball back then.
Yeah.
And that was back when Buddy Ryan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So,
Eagles and
but coaching now is bad, man. Like we can talk about the NFL and it's like a recycling tree.
Yes.
It's like coaches, instead of hiring the right guy, they'll hire their friends. And it's like, it's the same thing. Like, man, you can look around the NFL, bro. There's some coaches that get fired, get hired, get fired, get hired, and they still doing a terrible job.
Yeah, and they keep getting chances. And people say, you'll hear it's really just, a buddy system.
Oh, 100%.
And it's not so much racial and this, that, and the other. I think it's across the board. It's guys who are, the coaches are not developed to be coaches. All right. A lot of times they're fast tracked because of, like you said, who they know or how they look or how they present.
Yeah.
But the worst coaching actually happens at the highest level. The worst coaching you're ever going to find, you said what was the best coaching, which I agree with that.
Yeah,
but the worst coaching that you see is on a professional level.
And that's crazy.
Because
they get paid the most money.
And they a lot of times they don't coach and they don't develop because part of it is not their job, but it's hard for them to, first of all, connect. They don't connect to the players. A lot of times the best coaching that I've experienced are high school coaches. Some of the finest coaches that I ever have been around have been high school coaches. If you look at the college game, where coaching should really be the best of all worlds in college, it should be.
It's not in the middle. I think college coaches in the middle. I wouldn't say it's great. I say it's good in certain spots.
I agree, but it used to be where kind of the apex of coaching is, because
it used to be.
A lot of times you would get really good high school coaches that go to college. Yeah. And you still see that. You still see a lot of the best college coaches or high school coaches. Why? Because a high school coach has to deal with the hand he's dealt for the most part.
Yeah. You got to. You
don't have a salary cap. You don't have a recruiting budget.
Yeah,
you have a zone or what have you. For the most part, and you have to coach. So sometimes I can have a big team. Sometimes I can have a small team. Sometimes I got a fast team. They have to adjust to what they have. Yep. They have to finagle things. They gotta, and more than anything, they have to connect with the individual.
Yeah, they gotta talk.
Because the best coaches, and I think about my father and guys like my father, one thing they can do is they would make guys run through a wall. So whether you like the play or not, all right, an average play that is executed perfectly is better than a great play that's not executed to par. So those coaches will get guys to play hard, run through a wall, do what they say for the most part, and they save lives. So they connect to individuals.
So, but you know what? But here's one thing that we gotta also think about too, which helps a high school coach is a lot of the players, we was there to win games. Like real talk. We was really there. We were like, bro, it was we.
Right.
We're here to win games.
Right.
Like, so now they had the buy-in from the parents, and then now they were allowed to coach too.
That's right.
They're allowed to coach. Like, things that happen now, like man, a coach pushed a player. A coach pushed a player the other week.
Coach.
Anybody get suspended, bro? He out of here.
Coach.
He out of here.
Coach, that happened every minute, every second of no, every minute, every period, every coach.
Listen, they about to, and like, I'm like when I seen that on ESPN, I said, bro, oh man, like, I never forget my coach took me by my face smack. Like, I never forget, man. It was some dudes at practice. This was culture was, y'all. And y'all can not like it, but it made us who we are, okay? It was some dudes at practice. They was taking like playoff, both of them. So I'm going hard, you know what I'm saying? I'm going hard. That's me. He made them run a lap, right? I'm standing there. He grabbed me by my face mask and yanked me and said, "You allowed it, Tatum.
Oh yeah,
you allowed it.
Yes,
it's your fault." And I'm like, "Coach, I'm going." He said, "I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Yes.
You allowed them not go hard." And I'm like, "Okay, accountability." So that taught me to be a leader.
Yes,
it taught me, "Hey, Derek, you're a junior now. You are the leader. You better make sure everybody is held accountable.
Yes,
or I'm on your ass."
Yeah. No, That's the essence of it, and that's why you get the best coach. And we laugh about this stuff because we come from similar, high school backgrounds. Again, like one time, and that's why I say like, so you get this in high school. If you're a junior or senior, you're the captain of the leaders.
Sure.
No matter what happens back then, you got the punishment for it. You got and so my dad, who was my high school coach one time, and he would play mind games, but somebody did. So we had a subpar practice, and I can see it coming, right? He talking, he talking, he pacing. Next thing you know, man, he just started swinging at us, like swinging, like get the fuck off the field. Ain't nobody like running behind us. We running from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we used to go through. Like, he was like swinging. And back dude was like 6'3", like 300 pounds, had a jerry curl. Like, it was real, you know what I'm saying? So like that was our high school coaches. And then to your point, in college, so I was fortunate enough to win a national championship at Tennessee and a state championship at Pearl Cone. And the similarities were the same, to the point to where the head coach or the coaching staff really was hard on the leadership. And the leadership had to be impeccable. So when I was at Tennessee, like Al Wilson, to this day, I tell people, was the finest leader I've really ever been around.
Like the linebacker?
Al Wilson was everything to us. And so we won a national championship because, in my opinion, of Al Wilson's leadership. So I tell a funny story. So back then, to win a national championship, it was like the BCS, so you had to blow people out. It was all about the rankings.
Manning too now. No. T. Martin. Yeah, T. Martin.
Listen, bro. Like, the talent was like, we had the best talent. Like,
y'all had talent now.
But other people had talent too. Florida had talent. Nebraska had talent. Florida State had talent. But we were in the top four. Our talent was the best. The best players I've ever seen in my life.
Your D-line was the best I've ever seen.
The best 10 to 20 players I've ever seen in my life was in that locker room. So no doubt about it. But the leadership.
Yeah.
So we're like trying to go for a national championship because we were that talented. So I think we were playing UAB and we were like freshmen or sophomores. We were young. So we were blowing them out. So they put us in. It's like all like the young guys. They put us in. Boom, 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 UAB go down and score. All right, on us. Then we get the ball, we turn it over. Boom, they go down, score again. We come off the field, the coaches cussing us out, whatever, like cool. So we're all lined up on the sideline like this, like just like looking at so Al Wilson come up to us and just like look at us, say dog, and just start dog cussing us. Y'all bitch ass, boom, boom, boom. And he's like, and so when he get done, he say, y'all understand me? It was like 4 of us. All of us said, yes, sir. He walk off. We just looking. We looking at each other like, dog, did we just tell our teammate, yes, sir?
A teammate. Yeah, a teammate.
Like, that's how it was, though, dog.
But see,
Al was like that. He was that type of leader.
But y'all had respect.
Yes, and fear.
Yeah, because he might whip your ass, though.
Yes, for sure.
That's the thing about it, like,
yes.
like that. Every team need that, though.
That's it.
See, but nowadays, a young boy would damn near try him and get his ass whooped.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
that wouldn't even happen because the coaches don't allow or coach leadership. There's levels to coaching, dog. And I noticed again, I grew up in a household with a great, like a Hall of Fame coach. There's levels to coaching. You got to coach your coaches. You got to coach leadership. You got to coach effort. All this before you get to X's and O's.
Yeah,
See, nowadays, here's the problem going back to our, nowadays, everybody thinks coaching is what? Calling plays.
Calling plays, X and O's, yeah.
My system. Fuck your system. Your system doesn't mean shit. Belichick is the greatest coach to say because they match their system to whatever talent they have.
Talent they had, yeah.
They might be a different system week to week. They taking away your best thing. But you got to teach leadership. You got to teach accountability. You got to coach your coaches. You got to coach, life skills. Right? They should, like our coaches, your coaches saved your life.
Nah, facts. Attitude is everything, bro. I never forget that, man. Like, I think, and then when I got to college, man, and I can say this now because I was scared to talk about it. I had the worst defensive coordinator ever. The worst DC ever. Okay? Ever.
Was that the one who was going cover zero against us?
So, listen.
Against Dante Stallworth?
All I know is this right here. God damn. Our DC, not him. The one before that.
Okay.
The one before that, rest his soul. But the one before that, he was the worst DC ever. All right? Ever. He could not have been my park ball coach. They wouldn't allow him to coach. Like, it wouldn't allow him to coach, man. Like, this dude was bad. And it wasn't just he was a bad coach, he was a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
So we couldn't, like, man, we had so much talent my sophomore year. We had like 9 guys go to the league, like 5 guys get drafted that year. But we was 2-9 because we didn't play for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he was such a bad person, man. He treated people bad. And that's why I like Mike Tomlin. I think he's one of the best. I think he's a Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer hands down, but I think he's top 3 in the league, hands down. Top 3, hands down, on any year, any way, he's top 3 because of how he manages his people.
He connects to his coaches and players.
But see, why are coaches and I'm gonna tell you why coaching so bad. Everybody's ego is out of freaking line, man. Yeah. Their ego is out of line, bro. Like Buck. So if Buck doing something good in Nashville or Blackwell do something good in Detroit, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call you up. Mm-hmm. Hey man, look, man, what you doing, man? Like, can I do that here? Like, it works here too. Yeah, man. You get on the phone with me, but we talk about it, and it works. Coach is so ego freaking driven that you won't even call up. Hey man, let me call Mike Tomlin. Hey man, Tomlin, man, how do you win 16 years straight with backup quarterbacks and not have a losing season? How do you manage your locker room? Like, how did you manage Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell? Both of them in your locker room. How did you do that? Like, how? Nobody does that.
No, nobody does that. In fact, if these old coaches who retired, they ought to be the wealthiest people on earth. Because I'm like you. If I'm a coach and so-and-so is retired, listen, coach, you whatever time you got, I have a check for you to come in and just talk to me about this kid who blah, blah, blah. Talk to me about dealing with parents. Talk to me about, man, we're not playing. Talk to me about how do we stop, the hurry. Like, talk to me about all these things. I'm not going to fail because of lack of knowledge. The new age coaches, I hate to say this, are video game taught analytical nerds who don't have a feel for the game, coaching to impress people with their gadgets, and they're terrible. When I look at the NFL, it is atrocious. Listen, atrocious doesn't even speak to it. We were just talking about it's time to win the game, right? And first of all, we go in prevent defense.
Yeah.
Forget what all we've done to have a lead. We're going to go prevent defense, and we're going to allow people to get 15-yard, 10-yard chunks.
For what?
All right. So then, all right, it's time for the Hail Mary. Okay, coaches, let me tell y'all something, man.
Time out, coach. Time out. Hey, man, let's figure this out.
Yeah. Take a time. No, stop. Before that, these coaches think that timeouts are gold-plated. They refuse to call a damn timeout. I see these coaches go the end of the game, they have 2 timeouts. They end the game with 2 timeouts. I see it in college all the time. I think it was somebody, West Coast. They ended the half of the game with 2 timeouts. Ran out of time, kicked a 50-something yard field goal because they had 2 timeouts.
Bro, it's about to
use your timeouts. They're there, but analytic, like no. If they call timeout, they're not butting up. If they call timeout, they don't have their stuff together. They're thinking about all this stuff. So you're right. Call a timeout.
Right.
Okay, so keep on.
Bears, the Bears game. Look, man. See, football is the only sport. I'll tell y'all, it's the only sport where one play could make or break your career. One play can make or break your career.
Yes.
Because you make that one play and you win that game and your team go to the playoffs and then now you don't make that play and you lose that. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you this. Eli Manning, okay? They say he's Hall of Famer. If he don't make those 2 plays in the Super Bowl, he's a lame duck quarterback. All right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back to this Bears coach. Why wouldn't you just call a timeout?
Let's go through the steps. Let's go through the steps of fuckery. Okay? Let's go through the steps of fuckery. Okay.
Like your team has been shutting them down like one of the best quarterbacks in the league the entire game. Like he's at an average to subpar game the entire game. You decide to go and prevent, give them a easy 13-yard game.
Rouse versus air, coach.
Like
Rouse versus air.
You give it to him.
Rouse versus air.
And then,
all right,
instead of you saying, let me call a timeout, get your minds right.
Deep breath. Figure it out.
Let me figure this out. Let me get y'all lined up perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Let me get somebody in that's tall back there.
Yeah.
Let me get some. Because sometimes when personnel, you may have like a tall receiver who don't play as much. You may put him back there just
to spike it,
to spike the ball.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So now you go huddle up and you get them straight. Now, if the Bears miss the playoffs by 1 game, that coach will get fired.
Coach, let's talk about the play. Let's talk about the fucking. and I'm fixated on this play because it summarizes the last 7 years of me watching football. I can't even watch it anymore. The coach is so bad.
Oh, man, I don't watch football.
So as you said, okay, let's let them move up and down the field. We're going to go prevent defense that some whiz kid figured out on Madden will work against these quarterbacks who literally play 7-on-7 since they're 9 years old and throw the receivers. Routes versus air. Okay, a 9-year-old can do it at this point. Okay, so we're just go prevent defense and let them get chunks. Then, all right, coaches. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell all you coaches something. All right, if you remember this, it's going to increase your productivity by 25%. I promise you.
Listen up, y'all. Listen up.
The best pass defense is pass rush.
Be a pass rush.
I just need y'all to understand this. The best pass defense is always pass rush.
Hey, man, the Bears on that Hail Mary had a spy on the quarterback.
I wait for you. You called me. I was so mad. Hold on, I was so mad. I was on 9. Some kind of way I wasn't on 10. I was on 9. I said, Tatum, they rushed 3 fucking men. 3 men. You rushed 3 men. The quarterback, and then Tatum said, Buck, no, that ain't even, they had a spy.
Like Jaden gonna take off and go 60.
So that guy was neither back trying to defend the pass, nor was he trying to rush them. He was looking there, worrying about if the quarterback scrambled with 0 seconds, 70 yards, threw all that and run for a touchdown.
Oh my God.
So they're spying like he needs to get a first down. They had a spy. So you just rush 5. and he won't.
He
The
won't.
reason they were able to do all that because
he
he
had
ran
time.
around.
He had
If you
time.
don't listen, coaches. If he's a right-hand quarterback, all right, bring 5, bring 1 to his strong hand. Okay, so he can't roll to his strong hand. If he rolls, he's gonna roll against his body and hit the damn quarterback, and the receivers won't even get near the end zone.
No, they won't.
Listen, let's just be logical. The problem with these coaches, they're so cute.
Analytical, man.
They learn how to play the game on John Madden. That everybody laughs when I say that, but that is the truth.
Man, analytics ruin the game, bro. Like logic, like analytics replace logic.
Yes.
Like seriously, like they be like, yeah, well, the analytics say, man, F the analytics, man.
Yeah. I
Bro.
see so many times we used to say, don't chase points. So you're down by 8 and it's the third quarter. Don't go for 2. Get the points. Don't chase the points.
And just
Yes,
deal with it.
Because you're going to keep scoring. They're going to keep
And then you're
scoring.
gonna be chasing that 1 point.
You're going to lose by that damn 1 or 2 points.
Yep.
You're going to keep chasing it. You're going to keep getting 6, and they keep getting 7, and you lose by 3 points.
Nah,
the time. Because you don't know what's going to happen in the game.
Just kick
Take your points.
Take your points.
Listen,
like,
I know it's
so you need to
cool.
go for 2. No, man, because if you don't, then now you're down by 4. Now you got to score a touchdown now.
Keep scoring.
Like just figure it out at the end and you keep scoring deep. Like, man.
And there they got to be brave. Now, the cool thing is to go for it on your own 35-yard line, right? All right, because the people say, oh, he has balls, and everybody plays Madden. And everybody goes for it on Madden. And so we're watching the game. Go for it. Go for it. And these idiots are going for
and
it.
the crowd going crazy.
Go for it. And they don't want to hear the crowd boo when you roll a punt team out there. You know, Hall of Fame coaches used to say, end every drive with a kick. Extra point, field goal, punt. If you end every drive with a kick, you will win the game. I promise you.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's some good advice, man. I ain't never heard that before.
I
mean, it makes sense, but I never heard nobody like really say it like that. Like,
I'm gonna give you a secret, man. I'm gonna give everybody a secret. Football is really a simple sport.
It is.
Don't ever let these football geniuses, people, talk over your head and make it seem like football is splitting a damn atom. Because it's not. Block and tackle. All right. Hit the quarterback. Don't turn the ball over.
Hey, listen.
Be disciplined.
What kills me now, guys? I'm a defensive back specialist. I can analyze any high school, college.
You're the best. You and my man, Coach Vic. Y'all the best.
I can analyze that now, but I'm not good with
fronts and
terminology.
Stuff. Me either.
I am terrible terminology. So here,
coach, you got shade, coach, you got shade, coach. This and that.
Look, man, I
get
keep
off the
it simple,
goddamn
bro.
ball, defense lineman.
I keep it simple, bro. Like at the end of the day, defensive backs, you're playing cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. You may have a little combo coverage here and there.
But the same technique.
It's the same thing.
It's the same technique.
Bro. So what kills me in college is you get an athletic super freak, okay, on the field, and you can't play him. Well, he don't know my scheme. Man, F your scheme
is gonna get your ass fired. If he can't play, bro, you need to run the 12-year-old scheme, bro.
Bro, we had a 6'5" athletic freak. Okay. He wasn't the smartest guy IQ wise, you know what I'm saying? But he's 6'5", 4'4", 42-inch vertical. Like, I mean, when I say if God made a man, you like this is what you want to look like. 6'5", 215, leaned out, 4'4",
twitchy.
He had it all. He could never play for us because the coaches could say, well, he don't know the plays. I'm like, coach, man, F that, man. Dumb it down. Dumb it down and let him play, bro.
Hey, son. What coverage do you know?
And then
whisper to him, son, what coverage do you know? Coach, cover 1. Shit, hey, coach. Man. Defense coordinator.
Hey, man.
Cover 1, cover 0, coach.
Hey, let him play. And then just have somebody like y'all, they so egotistical. Why wouldn't you just have another coach? Tell him if he don't want to play, just tell him to play if he played in, man.
Listen.
Just tell him to play. Hey, safety. When he's in the game, man, make sure you tell him to play, bro.
There's a Hall of Famer right now, a borderline Hall of Famer in the league right now, that for most of his career, they call to play in a huddle, and they have to tell him. They call to play, somebody has to tell him what to do.
It's simple.
And that person telling him what to do is the MVP. Because I can't have him, coach, you say, I can't keep walking by your big ass on the sideline. I can't keep walking over your big.
Hey,
You
man,
need to be out
hey,
there
man,
helping us win.
Hey, bro, I keep it simple,
and
bro.
whoever can relay, write it in crayons, alphabet, whatever you got to do, spell it out. Tell that baby what to do before the play.
That's it. That's it, man. I wish y'all
Have his own guy on the sideline.
I'm telling y'all, man. Like y'all understand, like when you better be like when you get a good. So here's what y'all parents. Let me give y'all advice. This is the best advice you could ever have. First of all, you gotta put your son around good coaching. Like your athlete gotta be around good coaching. Like if you have no job, you gotta put your sons and daughters, athletes around great coaching. That's your job. Okay? Then allow them to coach. Okay? I'm telling y'all, your park ball coach, if he's good and your team is 4-6, don't leave the championship. Don't leave and go to the team to win a championship. Okay? Don't do that. Because you're gonna miss out on a blessing right there. Okay? Y'all so enamored with winning that y'all run to places and sit on the bench because y'all won the championship. Coaching is crucial. All right. Put your son around great coaches. Like you don't do anything else to be ever said. Put your son, man, listen, I'm telling y'all, you think some college coaches, they make it so hard where some kids will never play because they don't know it mentally, but they don't know how to dumb it down. I'm telling you, my DBs, I teach them the same thing. Like, here's my secret, y'all, and you can take this right here, I promise you. In cover 3, in cover 4, in cover 2, my linebackers do the same thing. Okay? Cover 2, they jam 2, you get to the curl.
Yep.
Cover 3, they jam 2 to get the curl to flat. Cover 4, they jam 2, curl to flat.
No, coach, we got the 3 technique there.
Hey, man.
What the hell the 3 technique got to do with me in the defense secondary?
Hey, man, we not.
Coach, listen, I still don't know what that shit means.
Bro, listen, my Mike Backer, I'm giving y'all this game because I want y'all to fix it. My Mike Backer, what do you do in cover 1? Mike Backer, I got low hold, coach. What do you do in cover 2, Mike Backer? I got low hold, coach. Cover 3, what do you do? I got low hold, coach. Over to the strong side.
Yeah.
Cover 4, what do you do? I got low hold, coach. Over to the strong side.
Yes. Sometimes I think
bro. Like, so that's why my defenses rarely blow coverages. Like you can check my track record when I coach high school football. We rarely have blown coverages. Rarely. Because I make it so simple. Coaches, this is for you coaches. Man, keep it simple. If y'all want my system, I'm giving it for free. I will give it to you. You hit me up, you DM me. I will give you my system on how I teach my it's called FPTD. Focus, physical, technique, discipline. It's for sale, but if you're a coach, I will give it to you for free, and I will show you how I teach my DBs, and we don't blow coverages. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, we don't blow coverages because I make it simple where everybody can understand, man. Like, I think too many times coaches are too smart for their own good.
They're too cute. They're too exotic. And it goes back to what you said. The best players play fast. I can't play fast if I'm thinking about some exotic coverage. You even got have you ever noticed that there aren't a lot of pass rushers anymore?
Because they think too much, man.
They doing all these things. Listen, I don't understand how a defensive lineman has a day off. You know what I got to do as a defensive lineman with a good coach? Go left or go right.
That's it. Shade. Okay, listen, man.
And destroy somebody in the backfield.
They be like, put him in the 5, put him in the 3,
coach,
put him in the 7.
Coach,
hey, bro.
Coach, shade this coach.
Outside shoulder, inside shoulder.
And raise hell.
That's it.
And raise hell.
That's it.
Raise chaos. Hit the ball carry in the backfield, be he, a running back or a quarterback. I don't care. Hit somebody in the backfield. Get off the ball. So they talk about pass rushes. Again, pass rush is being coached out of football. That is why nobody can stop offenses. The only way you stop these offenses is to hit the quarterback.
Quarterback, bro.
You're not confusing these quarterbacks who play 7-on-7 from 8 years old.
Nah, bro. They see it
They
all.
know everything. You're not confusing them brainiac coaches. You're not. They know what you're in. You're not. You're on fronts. They're laughing.
They know what it is,
They're
bro.
laughing. They know what it
is.
So my point is, now, sometimes, man, you will see a pass rusher. A great wise coach told me, pass rushers are born, not made. Pass, and the more you, and so if that's true, then we're actually hurting these pass rushers.
Because let them go.
Let them go. You're teaching them, coach. Man, listen, man. One time I went down. I had a pass rusher. Man, he didn't know anything. He just raising hell. Yeah. Nobody can block him. Oh man, let's get him with some training.
Yeah.
All right. For the next 3 weeks, he could get close to the damn quarterback. So I said, man, let me see what the hell going on. I go down here. I'm go. They said get on the skateboard and all this shit. Like, yeah. So you the coach, you doing all that. I'm looking at him. I'm about to have a damn stroke. Hold on, coach. I'm trying to keep it. I say, hold on, coach. So what we got to do? We got a long arm, and then we got a skateboard, a surf, and we got a dip. And I'm trying to remember. I'm writing the shit down, coach. I'm writing it down. Hold on, we got to. So I'm writing it down, and so then I say, okay, then let me try. Let's try to do it.
Yeah.
All right. I get down on my stance. I look at my paper. Okay. Coach say I gotta take my left foot. And then I got to put it here, and I got to put my right arm here. But you can't put it. You can't put it here. You got to put it here. Yeah. And you got to do your wrist, and then you got to skateboard, and then you got to dip it. Hey man, let me tell y'all something. I stopped the drill. I said, Coach, I said it's the first time I'm ever going to do this. I don't want to undermine you guys, but fuck all that.
Let him go.
Listen, dog. Let me tell you something. I'm a defensive back, but one thing I can tell you from all the pass rushers I've been around, all right, I think 90% of it is put your hand down, get your ass up in the air, and sprint like you're running a damn 40-meter dash. I want you to get off the damn ball. I said, I promise you guys, if you just get off the damn ball, 90% of the time you're going to win. And then once you get off the ball with all that athletic ability, now the guy oversets. You ain't got to do all. You got to do one move, a counter move. You're going to rip inside. You're going to spin inside, whatever. But this tackle is so scared of you just running by his ass.
Listen.
He jumping off sides. He opening up the gate. He doing all that just from getting off the ball and being a goddamn track star. So then your counter is when he oversets, you go inside. How hard is that?
Hey, man.
Who taught Lawrence Taylor how to pass rush? You think he had a pass rush coach to teach him all that?
No.
You think Reggie White? You think all these? You think Javon Curse and all these guys knew anything?
Man, you read my mind. I was just gonna say Javon. Listen, Jim Schwartz. I was in training camp with the Titans. All right, and then I heard somebody say something about Javon Curse, and Schwartz said, "Hey man, shut the fuck up." All right, let him just go.
Yes,
let him go.
Lord.
Let him go, man. Curse him. I get paid to sack quarterbacks, man.
That's it.
Let me go. Let me go, man. So and I'm like, Schwartz was he had a good scheme, bro. And he's all like, if y'all watch Jim Schwartz, he's the DC for the Browns. His defensive ends and defensive line always get pressured because he allowed them to have fun. He allowed them to stand up, stem, move around. Like, do what you want to do. Get to the quarterback.
Just get to the damn quarterback. That's your job. I don't give a shit how you do it. You best get there.
Man, man, listen, we need to do a coaching clinic.
So one more thing. So the Tampa 2.
Yeah.
With Tampa Bay. Yeah. Oh man, it's great. Oh man, and listen, they had two of the greatest football defensive minds of all time. Kiffin and Tony Dungy. Yeah. Amazing football minds, right?
Yeah.
But if you listen to, they had Hall of Fame. Listen. But you know what they did? to make all that shit on the back end work, you know what they did?
Let him go.
Let them go and got pressure with four.
Four. That's it.
And so when they used to laugh, Warren Sapp, I listened to an interview and Warren Sapp was laughing, and it was like, man, don't y'all worry about playing the run. And they just laugh and say, we play the run on the way to the passer.
But here's the thing though. Everybody try to run the Tampa 2. It didn't work. It didn't work because you ain't have
You gotta have pass rush.
You gotta have
front
four guys. You gotta have
they
four
can get
guys.
pressure.
Like really, and what I learned after, like, because when they made it famous, everybody started running Tampa 2, right? And then as I got older, I realized, bro, it don't matter what you run on the back end. If you got 4 dogs, they can get pressure without blitzing. It doesn't matter what you run.
The best pass
Doesn't matter.
defense is pass
Doesn't matter.
rush. It
Doesn't matter when you play cover 3, because I mean, the Seahawks, they played cover 3 the whole game.
Vanilla.
No disguise in it.
Vanilla.
We just gonna play cover 3, but they got front 4 was going crazy.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, when the Giants won, they played cover 3.
They had animals.
JPP and Michael Strahan. I'm like,
Tampa when they won it recently.
yeah.
Animals.
Bro,
JPP
oh
again.
Yeah, right.
All those,
So
pass rushes. And then they had backers when they did send them.
Oh
with
man,
fools.
oh man, they had
getting there.
David and your man, yeah, man.
From
So
LSU.
hey y'all, man. Listen, y'all. This is the coaching thing, man. Like y'all gotta understand, man. Coaching is not as good as you think it is. Like if you run into a good coach in Park Bar in high school, stick with that coach.
Stick with him.
And your job as a parent, I'm gonna say it again, is to put your son in position to be around a good coach, guys. Man, it's the Tatum Talk Show, bro. My co-host, man, Buck Fitzgerald from Cashville, Tennessee. I'm Derek Tatum, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Guys, please subscribe. If you want to hear more good content, hit the subscribe button. Please, we need y'all so we can keep growing this and get our message out to the world. Guys, it's the Tatum Talk Show, where good is the enemy of